Hey guys. Now you know this is about to get ugly. Now I listened to the deleted live that Shamar did when I was live at 11 and Larry and him was still in the bed. They probably was up all night trolling people and starting trouble. But it's about to be on, I'm telling you right now. Make sure y'all hit the like button on the way in. All right. So lovely Erica. Good. Well, these are people that was already in here. Latanya, Latoya, Cutie Pie, Deirdre, all my day ones and my mods. It looks like Deirdre is the first one in the building. How you doing, sis? How you doing? This is insane. Shamar is really showing out. So again, I was looking at the deleted live that he did today at 11 when I was live earlier today. He was live. So I decided to record it so I could use it and premiere it later on. So that will probably be going out around 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. You know, it's new content. Not many people are probably gonna have it unless they caught it at that time early this morning at 11. But he took it down. So not as many people are gonna have it because it was taken down. No one had a chance to, if they missed the live, to be able to go back to record it, to be able to do commentary to it. So I'll be putting that up at around 6 something today. Hey, Pisces 1949, Deirdre in the building, Chef Sky. Hey, everybody. Well, let me just tell you something. Now, it's going to get ugly because, in my opinion, Alvo has nothing over his head after he gets out of jail. And we all know that Shamar still had a thing for Alvo. And Alvo would have still been in the picture if he didn't take it upon himself to feel like things weren't moving as fast as they could have financially for him in his career in the clout chasing. And Shamar would have still been dealing with the BS with Alvo. Alvo is not going to be running from the law. Alvo is not going to have to worry about Messy Doll and the girls trying to give up his, let me make sure that I have it on the right audio. Let me see. I should have it on the right audio. Hold on one second. Yep, I got it on the right one. I just want to make sure because I be switching around. Alvo is not going to have to worry about them leaking his address. Who cares if he doesn't have a warrant? So what if the police come? Eventually, it'll backfire, and it's going to eventually backfire on a lot of people doing it in all sectors, calling, pizzas to people's house, the police, wellness checks that don't, exist, people that don't need them. That can backfire. They can trace these numbers and start going after the perpetrators. But I'm telling you, I know that Alvo's scary, and I know that Larry is very intimidating to Alvo. But what Alvo is more thirsty for is the clout. And he knows that once his name is clear, Shamar can't get mad, hold anything over his head. He doesn't have to worry about if the cops are called. He has a warrant. He's definitely getting straight out of jail, and trust and believe he's going back to Shamar. If you believe that he's going to try to get Shamar back when he gets out of jail, put a Y in the chat. If you don't believe it, put an N in the chat. We can agree to disagree. I'm just wanting to see how many people think that this is going to happen. Me, personally, I would put Y because I really think that he's going to try and do it. Because for number one, he wants to prove everybody wrong that he can make it with or without Shamar. You know what I'm saying? With or without Shamar. You know what I'm saying? And I think that he probably feels as though he would definitely make it now that he's on his own trying to make it, that it's better trying to make it with Shamar. So this is why I'm saying to you guys that I think that now that he has nothing held over his head, he's definitely going to pursue getting back with Shamar. I'm telling you. That is just my opinion on that. But we'll see. And it's going to be a lot of fighting and violence going on because, Larry is from them streets, and things are going to happen. And I did it again. Hold on one second, guys. I'm trying to see something. I don't know why this. Hold on. Nah, I'll just wait. I thought that hold on one second, guys. Hold on one second. I was supposed to be streaming on Rumble as well, but I just noticed that I didn't set it up for both. So I got to get used to doing that. That's what threw me off. Hey, chat, huh? Also going to get out and active. Oh, yeah, you already know that. Hey, Sonia. Hey, Nicole. Latoya, did you change your profile again? Hey, Toby. Hey, Chef Sky. Let me get all the way down here so I can keep up with these. Okay, so you guys do agree with me on him trying to get Shamar back. That's definitely gonna happen. Make sure y'all hit that like button. Dia just said no, she doesn't think it's gonna happen. Well, only time will tell. Only time will tell, but I think that he is gonna try, especially getting out for everybody. Is if you got something, an opportunity that you can jump on, even if that's not what you want for your life going forward. People do it all the time, especially men getting out of jail. They do it all the time, like getting with these females for a place to stay when they get out of jail. They may have had an apartment going into jail, for an example. And then when they get out, they don't have nothing. They're starting from scratch. They start dealing with these chicks, that may have kids, and they're doing it because they need a place to stay so they can stack their change up and then, get their move on. But I think that that's what Alvo's going to end up doing too. But in the process of him using them just to get on his feet, he's also going to finish off. I believe, this is my opinion. It doesn't mean that this is what's going to happen, but I think that if he does pursue or try to pursue Shamar, it's going to be to get on his feet and also to finish off where he left off at. And that is pretty much where he's trying to get his clout up, trying to get the bag up, and trying to have things the way they were, and but executing it the correct way, the way, like we all do. We live and we learn. We be in these relationships, and then we sit back and play the tape back, and we go, if I would have did it this way, it would have been better. And I think that that's what Alvo, going into the relationship, if he was to ever deal with Shamar again, he would try to do it and be patient the way he should have did it, but didn't do it because he ended up leaving too soon. And now he's struggling to try to stay afloat because now he's not the boyfriend no more. No one has an interest in what he has to say. They probably have more of an interest in what Larry has to say anytime over, Alvo, because, Larry's back with Shamar, so he's, more relevant. Who's Shamar's new manager? I have no idea. That's a good question, Cuties love. I mean, I know he's a guy, but I don't really know his name and really not too much about him. Yes, like, comment, and subscribe. Yes, the new manager. It says, when I saw Shamar and Larry, I said, oh, Lord, here we go. And, that's funny you brought that up, Latoya, because that's what I said, too. And not only did I say, oh, here we go, because they're back together, but Shamar literally today called that dude on the phone, which I really feel like, why are you provoking somebody who you don't want to have any dealings with? Why would you call that dude on the phone while Larry's in the bed sleeping and just have words with him? You're not someone that needs to do stuff for content for your audience. Even if you're up there playing with your dog, or half the time we can't even make out what you're saying out your mouth, Shamar. People still tune into what you're saying. So whether we understand you or not, so for you to just call this dude that you claim that you don't want to be messing with, why would you do that? Only because you have somebody around as a protector. You don't have to worry about that dude driving in a car and coming to see you, or taking a train or a bus or some type of automobile and coming and trying to bust you in the head to the white meat. And this is what I'm worried about with him. He's kind of used, Larry as that shield so he can, nah, boo boo, you can't get to me. And he's going to do it with people like Lashun and Tommythegossip. Well, he's definitely doing it with Tommythegossip because he cannot keep Tommythegossip out of his mouth. Some of what he had been saying over the last 24 hours going into the second day, I didn't even want to even edit that stuff. He cussing and carrying on, but he don't remember how Tommy was the one who got that dog food for him when he didn't have any money. I hope not Alvo is not a big deal at all. Just I can't stand any of them. I can't stand none of them either. I really wish he just, if he's gonna have a circle of people around him, just pick a new circle. Larry is not it either. Shamar needs to focus on himself and what he got to do, but he don't like to avoid. No, he don't like to be alone, Nicole. That's what the problem is. That's what the problem. I thought Tiffany was his manager. No, it's a guy now. Cuties love. You feel what I'm saying, Latoya? So it's like, come on. Say it again, SL100. He be starting stuff. Yep. And I hope, and see what's so sad is, I hope Larry stays around long enough to clear up some of this smoke that's about to come at him. All this little stuff he's doing. He's the first one to say people are cyber bullying him, harassing him. Now he's doing it to the ex. Well, the dude ain't even you can't even call the dude from Chicago his ex, because they wasn't even together. He didn't even get a chance to move to Atlanta before they broke up. But if Shamar knows he ain't gonna be with that dude from Chicago, he needs to not call him. He don't need to be doing that for no audience. For doing it for the audience for what? If that dude ends up getting a ride to get at Shamar, what you gonna do then? Put Larry in a predicament that he don't need to be in because of your mess? Shamar was okay with that man coming until he said has no job. In my opinion, Shamar should not have been leading the man on. Right. He was okay. Exactly. Diva Miller, how you doing? I pray this manager can work with him, but Shamar is hard-headed, big time hard-headed. Shamar loves drama. He definitely does. Shamar plays in Chicago boy fake. Yeah. Got to be careful whose face you play in. That's what my whole point is. That that thug from Chicago is not playing with him. Yeah, it's crazy work. Yeah, that'll go out at 6 because him and the dude was going back and forth on the phone. I don't know who saw it earlier this morning when I was live, because I'm quite sure that you guys got the notifications that he was live. A lot of you guys that were on my live, and you probably went over and while I was live was looking at it. But if you didn't see it, you'll see it today at 6, what I was able to record of it. But I know that he called that dude on the phone. The dude picked up and he had the phone on intercom and they were going back and forth. And the dude did not sound too happy. Who is referring Shamar to all these managers? Because damn, Kay should just stay with her because too many managers involved. It is. You're right. all of this of a sudden now he got feelings still for Larry. Shamar kept saying, Larry know me, I know Larry. A video's going out today at 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Just to refresh you guys' mind that I already told you that Shamar's been trying to link back up with Larry. This ain't no new news. I'm telling you, I put up a video August 6th, and Lashun and him was still friends, and they were on Instagram, and he was trying to locate Larry because I guess Shamar wanted to link back up with him. And Lashun was saying, yeah, get back with him, you know, whatever. And you're going to hear them talking. I didn't put the whole conversation in the video because we want to play the new video of what's going on with Shamar. So I dated August 6th, 2025 to let you know that at the beginning of August, he was trying to locate Larry. So Shamar Ben had plans to get him back messing with Larry, and he found him. So Larry didn't pursue him. Shamar pursued Larry. Did you see the picture the guy from Chicago posted on his story? No. Deirdre, if you could give me the link to the guy, that would be greatly appreciated. I would love to see it. Hey, Miss Latina, how you doing, beautiful? The pictures, Shamar, are disgusting. I ain't even surprised, Deirdre. Yeah, I don't know his page either because you know I've been kind of falling back since June, man. I've been but I got to pick up the pace and get back on my grind because I used to be really consistent and I just fell off in the month of June. I can say exactly when I fell off. You know, this wasn't just taking no 2 or 3 weeks. I mean, I was still in the presence, but I really wasn't. I haven't really been keeping up as much as I should on what's going on. Because trust me, even when it's quiet, there's still stuff to be talked about. Trust me, or shared. My family's here. I just wanted to check in. It says, "Be in the garden. I love you." Okay, Miss Latina, enjoy yourself, sweetie. It says in the Discord. All right, I'll look in the Discord. Let me look in the Discord now. Let me see. Because I was getting notifications. That's why I went into the Discord for the first time out the blue. Because I got a notification, but I haven't been getting notifications lately. I told you I'm not really a person that know how to do all this Discord stuff. So I'm looking now. Let me see if I got the Discord app on my phone to begin with. I should have it on my phone. I could have swore I did. Come on. I can only imagine what I'm about to walk into. It's on the Discord. Ooh. I don't know. I thought I had the app on my phone. Because I've been going in the Discord through my let me see Discord. Oh well, I'll find it later. There's a too much app for me. Shamar is too much sending a man he barely knows, stuff like that. He don't care. That's all it's about with him. Yeah, I can't find it. Like I said, I'm not really into this Discord thing. And when one of you guys told me that my Discord link was expired, I just was like, I'm good with the Discord crap. Through my Instagram. Right here. I'll give you the link. Yeah, through my Instagram. Here's the link right here. Instagram. DM me on Instagram. Yeah, but I'm gonna also go to the Play Store and pull up Discord. I've been only getting into Discord because if they send me a notification, I just hit the notification and it takes me to the Discord. Yeah, I don't have it installed. I'm installing it as we speak. Make sure y'all are hitting the like button. Hit the like button, please. I can't believe that happened. I was supposed to. Oh, I'm so aggravated with myself, man. Mm-mm-mm. Says the way the guy described what Shamar was doing was enough visual for me. Nasty. Ugh. If Lashun referred Shamar back to Larry, then seems like a whole setup with that new manager just to get money out of him. Probably so. I don't even know. Hey, Miss Nola Diva. I said it's Shamar playing a dangerous game and keeping in Chicago. Right. Well, he'll be running to the same people he cusses out to stay out of his business will be the same people that he'll need. You know what I'm saying? To give him some advice. You know, he don't listen, so it's not like you can tell him anything. So he's just gonna have to learn the hard way. To be honest with you, I don't feel bad for him. He's hard headed, and he's just gonna have to learn the hard way. Ain't nothing none of us can do. Ain't nothing none of us haven't already said to him. He thinks he got everything figured out. I don't know. I have no idea. Make sure as y'all come in here, y'all hit the like button, hit the like button. Hit the like button, hit the like button. Yeah, but at 6 o'clock, that will be going out. Hold on one second, guys. Hold on, hold on. I know one thing, I won't be acting like he's just genius. How are you? I'm not gonna be acting like I'm not. It ain't gonna be no pity party for me though. When once it hits the fan, whatever happens, because he's not moving right now. He's not making real sound decisions right now. And like I said, I'm not gonna feel bad for him. So that's on him. Whatever happens with him is on Shema. You know what I'm saying? People try to always tell him stuff for his own good, and he's always doing the opposite of what he should be doing. And the way that guy was talking to Tom on live, do with will run through Shamar and Larry at the same time. I believe it. And Larry and just from me hearing and seeing him, he looks like he's run himself raggedy. He's not in no position to be no protector. So I don't understand why Shamar is talking mess from a distance and triggering anybody to come see him. That's gonna be a bad hit for him. I'm telling you. But hey, it's on him. You know, so just pray for Shamar. That's all you can do is pray for him. That's all you can do. At the end of the day, sweetie. Shamar and Larry get messy. I'm sitting here reading these little comments here. Yeah. But Shamar, sure enough, was antagonizing that dude. And I thought that was kind of wrong of him to do that because, you know, if you don't want to be with that dude, if the dude turned you off because he quit his job, you feel like he's trying to move down there so he can live off of you, and that scares you, respectfully, that, you know, is your right. But don't sit there and, you know, flip the script on the dude for no reason. You know, you're about to move anyway, so it's not like the dude knows where you're moving to. Just stop having, you know, contact with the dude and going about your way. Don't get on the phone calling him while you're on live with your audience and you know Larry's there in the bed sleeping and mess with him, rubbing it in. You know, sometimes people don't like to be made a fool. That sometimes makes people want to prove, you know, that they're not a sucker and you made a fool of them, and then they want to come see you and hurt you. So that to me just didn't make no sense. That's, oh my God, Diva Miller. I said the same thing. I said I give it 30 days after Shamar moves into his new apartment. Everybody and their mama's gonna know exactly where Shamar lives again. Yep. And it's gonna be less than a year that we'll all be predicting he's gonna have another hard time finding another apartment. He won't be able to renew that lease. They're gonna want to just cut and see this place might not be as nice as the old place that he's leaving. They might be like, nah, you broke all of the guidelines of the lease in a year. So we're gonna not only put you out, give you 30 days after the lease expires, but we're gonna evict you. So he'll have an eviction on his record. He might not be that lucky like he was with the old management place that he lived at, that he still lives at until the 16th. They were nice. They didn't want to put an eviction on his record. I'm not praying for that. Clown Shamar has always had a dark cloud and toxic bad energy and just downright hateful and disrespectful. Yeah. I'm not praying for that clown. Yeah, he's just, I don't know. You know, but hurt people. Sometimes that's all people know how to do is, you know, hurt and be hurt. But I just think he needs to be careful. He needs to tread lightly and stop all this mess he's doing. He's getting too old for this. You know, and you don't know. It could be people that are sicker than Shamar that might literally take what he's doing as straight disrespect and try to hurt him. Hey, the Think Tress. He's got to look at the big picture. He really does. Hey, I don't know what to say. I just wish him the best. You know what I'm saying? Because like I said, there's nothing that none of us can do for Shamar. Shamar has to wanna, you know what I'm saying, do the right thing for himself. You know? And that's all to it. It's a sad shame that he's putting Larry into this because see what I see this gonna happen is Larry's gonna end up fighting all of his battles that he starts, and then Larry's gonna be the one going to jail. And this all could have been avoided if Shamar kept his mouth closed and stopped trying to mess with people from a distance because Larry's back around, using Larry as a human shield to defend him. That's not cool. That's not cool at all. you know. But I really think that Shamar has Larry around because he don't want to deal with that new dude after he found out he lost his job. He was getting all the signs of I ain't messing with this dude because he might try to think he's gonna use me, you know what I'm saying, for a place to stay. That's the only thing I was thinking about. Shamar said, nah, he ain't gonna be using me. So maybe that's the only thing he did that was smart is dump that dude before it even started. I don't know. Only time will tell, guys. Hey, SMDH. Shamar is a whole grown man. He has no the hard way. It doesn't matter what we say and feel is going to do what he wants. Let's just pray for him. Yeah. Oh yeah, I do that all the time, but this is commentary and we're just talking about it. I mean, nobody's trying to change who Shamar is. If Shamar wants to do what he does, then that's on him. If he wants to also put it on social media and make it public information, and we're gonna talk about it. Simple as that. We already know a hard head makes a soft behind. You can lead a horse to water, but you can't make him drink. We already know Shamar ain't listening to what nobody's saying about him and what he needs to be doing. That's why Shamar should leave strangers alone. He's having enough trouble without people he knows. Exactly. You're right. You always pray for him. We always pray for him. Yep. And it's not a thing of nobody's bothering Shamar or dragging his name. If Shamar kept his business off of social media, nobody would know about it to talk about it. So that's how I look at it. Make sure y'all are hitting the like button. Please hit the like button. Let's try and get them likes up. Yeah, but Shamar's not no victim. Shamar's a victim of his own circumstances. That's what Shamar is. Shamar need to go sit down somewhere. I'm with you when you're right, SL. Shamar is a hard head. That's all I'm saying, boo. Yeah, he is a hard head. He sure is. Always moving too fast. Yep. And you got to understand, if I'm saying if Larry is still, active, he's already fighting his own demons. So he can't be a help to Shamar 100%. On top of nobody's perfect, we're all human. But if you're dealing with somebody that's active, you know what I'm saying? You know what I mean when I say active, allegedly on drugs, some type of substance, it ain't gonna work. I'm sorry to say, and that's just my opinion. It's not gonna work. And he can't be at best for Shamar as fathers and protecting him physically if he is mentally, not all there because he's active. I don't know why Shamar's even putting him in this situation to begin with. I really don't. But if you like it, I love it. It's an old saying. If you like it, I love it. Since I am trying to send a picture on Instagram, please accept me as a friend. Oh, I thought you was already friends on hold on, sis. I thought me and you was already friends on I'm doing it right now. Okay, I did it. I don't know why I thought we was already friends on Instagram. Oh, I see. Okay. Some people have sent me already pictures of this dude. Yeah, I think you guys might be right about this one. I'm gonna share this. I'm gonna share this, but I think that if he got a hold of Shamar, I don't think there's anything Shamar would be able to do, or Larry. Shamar needs to learn how to love himself more instead of looking for love with any man that meets. Yep, that he meets. Shamar needs a reset and a whole new friends. Yep. Look at this, guys. Somebody has sent me this already. I didn't check my DMs. Ooh, child, he look. He looks slow. An hour ago, he put that up. Looked like he was crying. Oh, he's drinking whiskey. Ooh, child.
Pussy figure.
I don't know what that is on his tongue, but we're gonna move it forward. Yeah, I don't think that Larry is gonna be wanting to shoot the ones with this dude here. And he looks kind of healthy. No. Some of his pictures he look bad, but he don't look so bad in some of them. It's a shame these men. Let me stop. I'm not discriminating against a person's preference. I just don't understand. I think let me be quiet. So this is pictures of Shamar's ex. I say ex being funny because it's sad how he didn't even have a chance to see if it was gonna work. Yeah, that dude work out. Yep. All right, I gotta see where I have to delete. So 38. OMG. Did y'all see what I saw? If you didn't say yet, no. But if you did, oh Lord. Oh my God. Well, no, it's actually blurry. So let me not say, oh my God. Let me see something. Mm-mm-mm. Yeah, this is blurry, so I don't think you guys would have saw it like clear. Shamar, you need to keep things out of your body parts. Just go look in your messenger on IG story. Ooh, child. No, I saw it now. That's too much. Oh my God. I messed up your eyes so you did see it. Well, I'll edit that out. No. Okay. You know Shamar don't take good pictures or nothing anyways. Thank the Lord he saved me. Shamar actually saved me this time. Just by not taking good pictures. Woo cha. He sent the whole video. Oh wow. That is crazy. Make sure y'all hitting the like button. Hit the like button. Crazy work. Crazy work. I'm speechless. That's all I'm gonna tell you. Mm-mm-mm. There's always something, man. Make sure y'all smashing that like button. Smash that like button. Mm-mm-mm. That is diabolical. That's all I have to say. I never ever lost the words, but Shamar is doing the most. And what makes him think that that dude wouldn't have leaked that of Shamar? That stuff Shamar sent him. That's gonna be in everybody in their mama's Discord. You said hi. I'm just getting my vision back, and I'm glad it was quick. You talking about your vision back? Hey, Crafty Fee, from when I put it up on my screen. Think Tris, because a lot of people said that they couldn't see it, so I'm hoping that no one saw it. And so you got me saying that in real time. Mm. Ooh, child. Oh, so you saw it. Okay. Mm. Oh, wow. I don't know, man. Unbelievable. But listen, I'm about to get off. I just wanted to do my 3 o'clock with you guys. My eyes are hurting looking at what I saw. Hey, Robin. Make sure y'all hit the like button on the way out. And if you're not subscribed to my Rumbles page, make sure you do so. Okay, let me put the link inside of the chat so you guys can go over and follow me over there so we can look at uncensored content. But we can't do it over here, honey. I'll tell you that much. I ain't gonna take no chance with it. So follow me on Rumble. That's the link in the chat. I put it. Love y'all. Stay blessed. And I'm out. Bye for now. Mwah. Nah, I can't think Trust. Ooh, child.